Today's video is going to be about the Master Cleanse and the pros and the cons that I took away from doing this cleanse. If y'all see me looking up over here, it's because I have the questions on my laptop in front of me. So, question number one, would I do the Master Cleanse again? Okay, I would never say never, but if I did do it again, it would probably only be a 7-day cleanse instead of a 10. 10 was a little much for me. And let's see, if I were gonna do it again, I would either do it the end of winter going into spring, just because the seasons change and people's diets usually change during that time, or I would do the same as I did this time, which is ending summer going into fall. Okay, number two, how much did the complete cleanse cost? Well, during the 10-day cleanse, I purchased 2 bottles of grade B maple syrup, and the grand total for both of those were $31.56. I purchased 3 bags of organic lemons. All 3 bags totaled up to $17.94. Sea salt, I ended up getting a pretty big container, so it was like $2.99. Cayenne pepper was $1.79. I bought 2 cases of Dasani water, totaling $11.98, and 2 bags of organic oranges for after the cleanse, which totaled up to $13.56. So the grand total of doing this entire cleanse for the 10 days was $79.82. What are the pros and cons of the Master Cleanse? I think if y'all watched my videos prior to this, I probably expressed myself pretty much every day on what I felt about doing the cleanse and things like that. There was one point during the cleanse where I felt like, I think I mentioned, I said, felt like it was utopia, or like I was floating or something. I think that was kind of like a miniature, what do you call it? A miniature hallucination from lack of food. But okay, let's start off with the pros. Okay, the pros, my skin is like a baby skin now. That's one thing I can say. Well, the rest of my body has always been really soft, but my face, with not wearing sunscreen all the time over the years, I felt like my skin had started to age a little bit more. So I can say that my skin feels a lot softer. It looks a lot more youthful. During the cleanse, I lost a total of 9.4 pounds. And I'm still continuously losing weight, because let's see, the last day of my cleanse, the 10th day, was August 30th. So it is now September 5th, and I'm still losing weight. I'm down 2 extra pounds. So altogether, all in all, it has helped me with dropping some weight, much needed weight. And also, I've continued to drop weight. So the cleanse, another pro about the cleanse was it also got rid of my cravings for fast food, for soda, and things like that. Candy, I don't crave it anymore. So food has been more flavorful since the cleanse. Seems like I can taste things a lot better. One of the best things, it got me back to drinking water. That's all I drink now, is just bottled water. I don't want any, like I said before, I don't want any soda, I don't want any juice, just bottled water, and I love it. You know, I used to drink bottled water a lot when I used to get prepared for competition, and I kind of, once you get used to drinking it, it's like your go-to drink. So I think maybe too that also has to do with why my skin is looking a lot better, is because I'm well hydrated now. And I always choose water over anything else. That, and I don't really crave alcohol or anything anymore. I think I had 2 glasses of wine at the end of my cleanse, and that was it. And I haven't wanted any alcohol since then. So the cons of the cleanse. Okay, let's get on down to this. Get down to the get down. Okay, One thing I have to really say about the cleanse, okay, I don't want to just be throwing people up in the ring of this mess, but I watch so many videos of other people doing the cleanse, and they came up with this, oh, I got this magical burst of energy and stuff like that. I don't believe at any point in time. There was one day where I did feel great. I think it was day 3. I felt great and I thought, I'm going to go for a run. Okay, granted, the cleanse says do not work out on it. You're supposed to be in a restful state and let your body get rid of all the toxins and the poison. Well, day 3, I was feeling like Superwoman, decided I was going to go out in the hot as all Hades heat here in Dallas, Texas, and pound some pavement. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. If you go back and watch day 3, that turned to a tragedy real quick. So I would also have to say throughout the entire cleanse, pretty much I was exhausted. I couldn't hardly go. I couldn't even go to the grocery store and come home without feeling like I had worked out for a good 45 minutes. So also day 3 was one of the other, I guess this could be a pro and a con, because day 3 was also the day that my body decided to get the flu-like symptoms. Or I was thinking, what the heck did I do to myself? Yeah. So I guess day 3 can be seen as a pro, because I was able to rid my body of toxins and infections and stuff like that, or whatever they call it. But also, the con is I felt like I was on my deathbed. Okay, now, question 4, what were the end results of the master cleanse? Okay. After the cleanse was over and I was finally able to eat again, I had amazing amount of energy. I would have to say probably the second day after the cleanse was finished, I went out for my first real run. And I can run a pretty long distance. Minimum for me, what I try to get in is like 2 to 3 miles. If I go for a run, that's like 4 or 5 days out of the week. But I can run, I wouldn't say easy, but I can run and not die. I can do like 6 miles without really feeling like I need to go to the hospital. But I went on my very first run, real run, what was it? I said 2 days after the cleanse was over, and I was sprinting hills, and it felt great. It felt awesome. I felt like I was Superwoman. You could bounce bullets off my chest. It was amazing. I ended up sprinting at the end. I sprinted almost a full out sprint, almost a half of, what would you call it, neighborhood suburban blocks or whatever, which are not city blocks, are a lot smaller than suburban blocks, but almost a full half of a suburban neighborhood block. Yeah, easy. Was not out of wind. I felt like I could keep running and keep sprinting. By the time I got home, I ran about 3 miles. When I got home, before I even came up the stairs to come to my apartment, I still felt like I could run some more, and I wanted to run some more, but I didn't want to overdo it. And since then, I've continued with going out on my runs. I try to get in one every day. I didn't do one today because I'm taking a break. My shin splints are kind of acting up today, so I'm taking a break today. But I felt amazing since I've been off the cleanse and I've gotten rid of the stuff in my body. That just goes to prove to you what putting junk in your body does to you, how it slows you down and stuff like that. And I tell you what, I've got a new lease on life. I'm eating a lot more. I don't eat organic, I eat natural. I go to the farmer's market, I get natural grown fruits and vegetables and nuts and stuff, and that's what I've been eating, because I don't want that to do with pesticides or anything like that. And not to mention, I didn't realize this, but the farmers markets are usually beat Walmart prices, and Walmart has some of their vegetables and fruit are not up to par. Well, that's all I'm going to say on that one. Okay, well, I think that's the end of my questions. Let me look. Yeah, that's the end of my questions. But all in all, I guess everything has pros and everything has cons. It's just which one outweighs the other. And even though I whine and cried and complain a lot for most of the cleanse, I'm glad I did it. So if you feel like you want to switch up, your eating habits, or you have cravings, whether you're a smoker or you're a heavy drinker, or you just feel like you're exhausted all the time because you usually swing by a fast food place every day after work to get dinner or something like that, I would definitely suggest doing a cleanse if you want to get your life back on track and get back to healthy eating and filling your body with all the good stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you want to keep up to date with all my next up and coming videos, just click that little icon of me and subscribe. Bye everyone.